and we're ready to keep pushing as now we head to round 8 of the 2024 season in our little pocket universe. We head to Baku and we're ready to continue, but first we have some development points we need to dish out. We are going to go ahead and put these into, let's go with reactions for Mick, because I think the corners are probably cornering, and his reactions out of corners are probably what are holding him back the most. And I think we are going to go ahead and make Pierre at 90 overall in cornering, and then we'll start bumping up his reactions probably as well. It's pretty soon. And we have arrived. Race prep for Azerbaijan. I think we're going to go ahead and guarantee those. Those have been pretty easy money so far. I think we may struggle a little bit around Baku, but I don't think that's going to keep us from not reaching Q3. I think I'm not going to do fastest lap. I like the finish position. 2 in the top 10, we're going to give it a go. And I think we'll be a-okay. And now with a little under 6 mil in the bank, we're going to head to Baku and try and keep pushing on this very successful season. Or spreads in at 141.7 or 141.8. Mick again about 7/10 behind. That sounds I mean, that's pretty on brand. Pierre though, I think Pierre's fine. Am I willing to bet on that? No. We're gonna send Mick out again. Pierre staying in. That's because it's Mick, and Mick needs every opportunity to succeed. Here we go, Mick. Qualifying 1 in Baku. A little bit of improvement would definitely make me feel a lot better there, Mick. But everyone's going to be coming home. Mick is through. Honestly, I don't know why I worried that much. Yeah, we're either P3 or P4. I think we might be P4, actually, because we had a pretty nightmarish... Woo, Mick.
Copy that.
Look at all this shit fly. Oh, Mick. Mick. Oh wow, that is a completely destroyed front wing.
Watch this. There's Schumacher.
I don't even want to see it. He gives a new definition to leaving it to absolutely going full send. We will hop on board with Mick, following around his old teammate Kevin Magnussen in the Alfa Romeo. As we make our way down the back straight, we'll hop on board here with Mick, who has what I'm imagining is some chassis damage. That does not surprise me. If Mick can somehow manage to squeeze into Q3, that is absolutely beautiful. Leclerc did not come out. Everyone else on a new set of tires. Going to be a tall task for Mick to make it into Q3, but we're going to do our best. Pierre does improve. First sector, love to see it. We don't necessarily we're not super worried about Pierre, but nonetheless, it's nice to see some improvement. I'm not going to lie. Mick does go green second sector. There is that. All right, Mick down into the elimination zone. Well into the elimination zone now. Can he improve? No. 2000s again. 2000s again behind Russell. Russell out. Mercedes having a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, Mick gave himself chassis damage, so there is that. Gonna get in Leclerc's way here. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a gap. Try and get in Leclerc's way a little bit if we can. Slow him down. Here we go, Pierre. Q3. Absolutely banging this lap in. Let's get it down the extra long straight here at Baku. Looking forward to absolutely banging this one in. Into turn 1, straight into turn 2. Rear wing opens up. Flying. We're absolutely flying. Green sector 1, love to see it. Sector graph looking like Verstappen goes fastest. That's crazy. Sainz also improves. No one else is improving, it looks like. Pierre has an opportunity here to make a pretty decent sized jump if he can do it. Checker flag comes out. Pierre goes green, green. Here we go. Moment of truth. Our car in a straight line, normally horrific, but right now needs to be enough as we come up across the line. P6. A P6 start, but that's kind of to be expected. You know, we're not expecting the world here. Our car in a straight line is definitely not, it's not the best. We can say that. Verstappen takes pole. It's a Red Bull, Ferrari kind of start, with the McLaren of Lando breaking that up, followed by us, the two Alfa Romeos, one Silver Arrow, and one Sebastian Vettel in the Alpha Tauri. We're gonna do the same, well, not the exact same two stop, but we are gonna do, I think we can dig it. I think we can live with this. Pierre is gonna be a pretty bang on even two stop. Mick is gonna go a little extra long. What, you don't like this? You don't like the speed at which we're going to be flying? We also have the option, should we want, to convert this back to that soft to hard one stop if things go poorly. We're doing it. You know what? I'm in charge here. I'm in charge here. Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Here we go with the Azerbaijan.
The Azerbaijan Grand Prix to 5 red lights.
Lights out, and away we go.
All right, real quick. No, we're good. We're flying. We're flying. We're flying.
Haas with an overtake there.
Stick your nose in there. Yes, sir. Let's go. We're flying. Oh yeah, right by, right by. What tires are we looking at? A lot of softs, a lot of mediums. Sounds about right. Pierre up into P3. Love to see it.
Haas with an overtake.
Would love to get by Verstappen. That would be beautiful.
That's a new race position for Haas.
Ick up into P12. Love to see it. You're just hanging out, I guess. What are we chasing right here? Honestly, if they're just gonna go side by side for a whole lap, we're just gonna hang out behind them. They're literally gone side by side for almost an entire lap. Ooh, that 1 second barrier to Leclerc is looking juicy. Looks like he's okay, he's back in. Yeah, it's too late. Hey, yo, our car in a straight line, ain't it, man? Look at this. This is crazy. Dude, the Red Bulls, even in a video game, are rocket ships. Yep. All right. We just got to really shore up that DRS. We are okay to just kind of let Pierre cook. We're going to hop on board with Mick here and see if we can do anything to help out. It looks like Bottas is not going to have DRS here, so we should easily be able to just fly by him right here. Fastest lap. Pierre Gasly. Banging. I mean, if you're gonna go into turn one, you gotta bang it. I probably should have tried to keep him behind there, because yeah, that's right. Yep. All right, that one's on me, Mick. That one's on me. Let's not lose touch. Pierre's fighting with Verstappen. Oh, that's fine. Realistically, though, we need to be getting around Verstappen here. Realistically. I keep forgetting. I keep looking at who's ahead, not behind. Leclerc also on the mediums. thought about sticking it up the inside of the castle section. That would have been bold. And if they could just break the DRS to Leclerc, that would be huge. The problem is our car's lack of speed in a straight line, the Red Bull's strength of speed in a straight line, and our inability to break that 1 second barrier to Leclerc and try and create a little bit of separation in this front group. That's the thing that's going to kill us here.
Haas with an overtake.
Go, Mick. We're flying. We're going to be able to break DRS once, but it's not going to last because that's just not what this car does, unfortunately. We're going to do our best, but it might be a losing battle here in the long run. Honestly, I might leave it on push aggressive just for, like, I don't know, a little bit. Like, Perez already putting in tenths on us right now. There they are behind us. Like, look at that. That's crazy. I'm hoping them battling will allow us to kind of pull away a little bit, he said, hopefully. I leave it on aggressive tires for a little bit, see if we can use them all kind of within a moment of each other to, like, create a little bit more separation. But our lack of straight line speed is going to be what absolutely kills us in this race, though. But nonetheless, Pierre Gasly leads the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we are loving life. I need to see what lap time we put in compared to those ahead. Man, our car, man, Mick is just struggling. All right, let's hop on board here with Mick. All right, Mick, let's disappear. Let's put in some work. If we can break the DRS behind and put in a little bit of work ahead, that would be lovely. We'll focus on you for here for a second, Mick. Try and put in a little bit of work to this group ahead. See if we can tail on to this back edge of this group up here. Gasly's built a little bit different. I mean, we roasted his tires and depleted ERS just to get this gap, and it's not going to last forever, but we're going to do our best. We're trying to put him in a position because he needs to be flying to be on this two-stop. So we need to create, you know, as much of an advantage as we can. And I'm hoping that with this group fighting this hard, I'm hoping that we can take advantage of that and, you know, be able to create a little bit of separation that way. And for Mick here, we really wanted to break the DRS behind, which we did, and now I'm trying to get into DRS of the group ahead, which we are pretty much there. I'll lower that, and we are there. Absolutely beautiful. We will lower fuel, and we will lower, well, we can probably leave him on attack on tires for a little bit and see if we can take advantage of Seb here's tires kind of falling off a little bit, we're hoping. Albon doing pretty well on his tires. That's good to see from him. Seb really flirting, not getting DRS here. He does not. All right, Mick, we need to be getting by Seb here. All right, Mick, we need to be getting by Seb here. That's fine. We'll leave him alone. We're gonna get him on the main straight anyway. It looks like the softs might be falling off a little bit. All right, now both of our drivers have no ERS. But the DRS should... How are we running the softs longer than the mediums? That's what I have to ask. I guess we should have been running these tires a little bit more aggressively than this, by the looks of it. That's okay.
That's a new race position for Haas.
Pick up into the points. Love to see it. We have a couple of soft runners and a couple of medium runners ahead. Not going to get DRS, but Seb is not going to get DRS behind either. So that's kind of a wash. It looks like all of the fighting behind a Pierre has been to our advantage, kind of what we were hoping for, in that it doesn't look like they were able to really make up any inroads, and it's kind of wasting the soft tire runners' advantages. Love to see it. Everything we love to see here. That said, the soft tires are definitely not going to last forever, as we already dropped. I mean, I guess these two are fighting because that gap hasn't really come down, but those behind are definitely getting faster lap times because they're getting the advantage of the DRS, which we are not. Push fuel on Mick a little bit. Can't really push ERS too much because we don't have any. Let's see if we can get away with harvesting here. Try and save a little bit. Push on fuel to try and make up the difference if we can. Alright, Mick is in DRS here, which is going to be perfect. I got you. We're going to increase that separation to Seb behind. Should allow us to pit freely. All right, Mick, box. Copy box. Russell in the pits. All right. Also, again, I'm just going to point out the fact that we're pitting Mick on the mediums before we're pitting Pierre on the softs. That's quite funny. But nonetheless, we are okay with that. Pierre still flying. Still putting in faster lap times than Checo, who I'm assuming is battling with Verstappen and Leclerc and Sainz and Norris and Magnussen. So that's going to do that. We are going to go ahead and bump you down perfectly. Back over to Pierre while Mick comes in for his first stop. Mick will come out in this gap here. He is down in P16, but now has free air to run and play as long as he likes. And get this thing going. Pierre's coming up to his stop, so we will be boxing at the end of the next lap. Pierre, box at the end of the next lap. Push, free to push, free to create as much separation as we can get here.
Car in the wall.
Like safety car in the wall, or
Single yellow.
who did it, by the way?
I think that was a crash.
Sonoda crashing. Honestly, the yellow flags might help us.
Box, box.
Copy box. Alright, a safety car there would have been absolutely humongous for us. Not gonna lie. Assuming everyone left are the mediums. Perez not pitted yet. Vettel also not pitted yet. Everyone else has pitted. Kind of to be expected. Perez likely boxing this lap, if I had to guess. We're hoping if we can catch this gap or this gap with this box. Nice. All right, Pierre in the box, back on with Mick. Chasing down one Alex Albon. This gap, please. This gap, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. He actually comes out a lot more ahead than I thought. He does not get DRS, but he is there. And Pierre is behind Vettel, so we are actually still in provisional P1, net P1 right now, which is absolutely humongous. Mick came out kind of with everyone else, unfortunately. We are 8 seconds ahead of Hamilton still, so there's that. It's the box lap, so all the last lap times look a little funny. We will be getting DRS here. We will be flying Seb into the pits. Back up into P14. Let's see. Ocon and Ricardo still have to pits. Bottas and Alonso also still have to pits. We are within a pit stop of Alonso and what's his name, Bottas, so we're looking pretty good to move up a couple more spots here. I think we lost a couple of spots from an undercut, but I think we managed to cover off a couple. So all in all, we're doing pretty okay. Pierre has a bit of clean air on both sides of him to kind of run and play. Hopefully we'll see that gap kind of come down as the medium tires start to fall off. So honestly, we are big chilling right now. I make good. He's learning. You wait to get DRS and then you pass. With that said, let's disappear.
Haas with an overtake.
Let's ensure that 1 second gap never comes back, Mick. Perfect. Yes, we're gonna get DRS. Yes. Beautiful. We are running a banger of race. Gasly has already removed a whole second and a half on the front group, so that's things you love to see. Mick's about to send one up the inside on one Daniel Ricciardo. Woo! Sheesh. Mick came to play. Mick came to play in Azerbaijan, not gonna lie. He came ready.
Haas with an overtake.
Attaboy, Mick. Mick, we're flying. Mick into the points. Let's go. Yeah, I missed Pierre getting up into P2. Completely missed that.
That's a new race
Pit
position
stops.
for Haas.
Pit stops. Yeah, pit stops. Pierre with plenty of clean air. Leclerc yet to stop. Mick also is a net P8 right now, which is pretty banging, if I do say so myself, for the German driver here. No worries of DRS behind. Leclerc into the pits, which means we should inherit the lead here from the Monegasque Ferrari driver. Just inherit the lead. Hopefully we'll get a couple of seconds on him. Leclerc on to fresh, hard tires. If I had to guess, everyone else is going to the end, which means it's time to activate the master plan, aka the two-stop. Unless crash, VSC. No, we just pitted. There's no shot. Who did it? Sonoda?
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Yuki.
Take a look now. Now let's
Oh,
look at
Yuki.
this. The focus on Sonoda.
Ooh, lost the rear. I don't know. That looked like maybe a full safety car. No, I definitely don't need that to be a full safety car. Gonna use this opportunity to save fuel, save ERS. We are begging for ERS in this instance. Begging for ERS. Where is Pierre? Pierre is coming down the main straight, which means we're gonna get a fresh set of charge for him, which means we should be able to take advantage of turns 1 and 2 to recharge a lot. We're hoping. Same with Mick here. Ocon gets a free pit stop. Lucky for him. Not as much as I would have liked. Waiting for it to go away. I'm gonna pause. I think we actually convert Pierre to a one stop now. We're gonna convert Pierre to a one stop. We're actually just gonna do that right now. We're gonna edit you. We're gonna bing you. The hards will go to the end. It is 18 seconds slower, but with track position, I think this is the move. Mick, on the other hand, we're gonna wait. We're gonna keep him on the same strategy for right now. We'll leave him on standard, bog standard, pretty much everything.
Virtual safety car.
Ooh, Leclerc got a humongous jump there. We got a full second there.
No saving required. Okay.
I think for Pierre, we're going to convert him to the one stop. Unless Leclerc and the others just absolutely decimate this gap, in which having the extra pace at the end will be worth it. We're just going to see how the race develops. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a new strategy of going back to the mediums. That's what the fastest is. Well, like right here. We'll create strategy B just in case. We'll wait and see how the race develops from here, and then we'll make an informed decision later. But as of right now, with track position the way it is, I'm hoping with some clean air running, he'll be able to just kind of keep and hold. With Mick, I'm kind of hoping the same thing. The problem is we're going to have worse tires than everyone ahead of us and a couple behind us. So I think I'm actually going to we're going to keep Mick on the two stop, and we're going to have him flying at the end. I mean, we have both stops. We have both options. If this does not go well, here's the only downside that gives me pause, is this gap right here. Leclerc has a 9% gap to us in terms of tires, but we do have a 3.8 second gap, which has not really gone down in the couple of laps since the VSC ended. We're gonna keep an eye on this, and if it becomes painfully obvious, oh, like hitting a wall, well, why you gotta say it out loud? Why you gotta say it out loud like that? Nah, Pierre is on a different level ever since Spain. Pierre put on a masterclass in Spain, and we're not looking back, okay? We're not looking back. It come from behind P5 to P1 in Monaco, unheard of. The Frenchman did it. We're flying. We're absolutely flying. Although Verstappen did just put in a purple sector 1, which is less good. Verstappen immediately just took out 4/10 on us, by the way. We're hoping that these three fight enough to slow each other up and we can just drive off into the distance. Because with the clean air, I think our pace is pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, our pace with them fighting, I'm hoping that'll do enough for us. All right, Mick, we would love to be actually putting in a little bit of work on the groups ahead, but let's Sonoda on the mediums right here. Wow, we lost 7/10 to signs that last lap. I would have loved to go long with Mick if we try and convert him to a one stop here. We could, in theory, we could. Should we need to, we could in theory move Mick to a one stop. Just try and hold this track position. Wow, Verstappen is flying, by the way. Absolutely flying. All right, it says that this is 18 seconds faster. Will we be able to make up an 18-second gap that fast? You'd be going to the mediums. They're going to be on old hards. So we're going to be 8/10 a lap faster. So if we're on the mediums for what is that? 15 laps. I don't think it's enough. Or is it enough? Actually, I have no idea. Wow, Verstappen is flying. 146.8 from Verstappen. Wow. This dude is flying. Honestly, he's going to catch us, and I'm going to do everything in my power to stay with him. And if he can drag us along, that's great. Because this dude is flying. Holy. I knew the Red Bulls were fast in a straight line, but not like this. You know what I'm saying? Made up a percentage. Yeah. Oh, God. Verstappen has 7% better tires. He just put 7/10 on us again, and he's gonna have DRS here, right? Yep. Just gonna drive around us? No, sir. No driving around here. I think what I'm gonna do is save ERS the rest of the lap, and then on the main straight, I'm gonna deploy. He's still going to pass us, but at least that'll give us the momentum to stay with him. As long as he doesn't get by us right here, which honestly may not be the worst thing in the world. And one up the inside. Thought about it. Oh, Pierre, you're supposed to like slow way down. All right, now catch up to the Red Bull. stay with the Red Bull and have him carry us to victory. Mick, how you doing? Mick has a 9-second gap. And Albon is catching for 6th. Alright, Mick's 1 lap pace is just not great. His 1 lap clean air pace is just not where we need it to be. I know that, I mean, everyone else ahead is like getting dragged along with DRS and stuff, but like, we're gonna see if we can afford to go light tires with Pierre. Crashing. If a safety car comes out, I'm pitting for mediums. I'm not even capping.
Yellow flag 15.
Magnussen!
Let's have a
Kevin!
look. All eyes on Kevin
Oof.
Magnussen here.
Oof, Kevin. Kevin was running pretty good. If he's got, was that Charles right behind him?
They've lost control.
That's a lot of debris race control. That's a lot of It was a lot of debris. Oh, and of course, Max get a fantastic jump out of the yellow flags. Of course he does. Because why wouldn't he? Great. Fantastic. Things you love to see. I mean, I could try and catch up. Gonna be this another one. Safety car. Who did it this time? Stroll, Hamilton, Joe.
Like a single car. Let's take a closer look.
Interesting.
Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo
Uh-oh.
involved in this one.
Uh-oh. Almost taking Mick out. I saw that. That's a lot of debris. That's a lot of Nick DeVries on the track. Race control. It'd be a shame if someone were to get a puncture or damage of any sorts from that. Might need a safety car. Holy shit. I took it out and he put in 2/10 immediately out of that corner. We didn't get DRS. That's crazy. That wall's calling him. I mean, it's called everybody else, that's for sure. Who can get out of the way? I cannot get into DRS with this man's. He won't let me. Our tires are significantly worse than everybody else. Eight tenths immediately. Checo put in a second. Holy shit. We're behind. Sticking to the plan. It's on. Mick is 13 seconds behind that front group. That's crazy. We're never gonna catch Verstappen, and Perez is gonna catch us at the end if we don't make a change. At the end of the next lap, we pit for mediums. I really hope this two-stop works out. Because I mean, we're not, even on attacking tires, we're not catching him, and he's gone. He's gonna have like decent tire percentage pretty much the rest of the way. We are 12% lower than him, and we're the lowest all the way down to Mick, who also is just roasting his tires right now. So we got to make a change. We're gonna increase this gap as much as we can going in, and then we got to be flying. All right, Mick, let's go. Three seconds on the dot. Here comes out in P6, and we got a lot of ground to make up here. A lot of ground to make up. We got to be absolutely flying. I make good job increasing that gap behind little by little. I mean, any amount that we can improve, the better. We also might be able to be a fastest lap Andy with Mick here going to softs too, so there's that as well. 2/10 a lap on Albon. Magnussen on softs, fascinating. Pierre's already put in a couple of seconds on the front group. It's gonna be tight, but I think we can do it. All right, Mick. We need a banger lap here. Ox for that fresh set of softs, Mick. Let's do it. Oh, we'll leave it on neutral. I kind of do want to try and go for fastest lap for Mick. Running about a second, 9/10 faster than Verstappen right now from Pierre. I mean, their tires are going to be really good the rest of the way. Gotta do what we can. I heard the doo-doo-doo, so we'll see what thing. Come on, get out in front of Bottas. No, he's not. He's getting this gap. Damn it. All right, to the end. To the end, and we gotta be fast. Like, we have to be noticeably faster. See how it goes. I mean, Gasly's getting points regardless. It's whether or not Mick can close up that gap. We gotta trust the process. We gotta trust the process. Long race to go. 10 full laps to go. We're putting in the absolute juice to everyone. That is the fastest lap right now. 1:45.8 is the fastest lap right now. It's good to know. Alright, got that gap down to 3.5. We're flying. At least we're trying to be. Let's go, Pierre. Mick also, we're actually gonna hop on board with Mick because we need to help Mick along on his journey to flying.
Haas with an overtake.
Beautiful, Mick. Beautiful. Go ahead and catch Bottas here. Pierre has the gap down to 1.3. No, not like this. What happened?
They've lost control. of
Magnussen
the fun.
spinning.
Let's take a look
Oh,
at the
Kevin,
replay.
you wily one.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here. That
Ooh.
looked like a very nasty.
Kevin back up to his wily ways.
Haas with an overtake there.
All right, Pierre's on the back.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yes, it is. Go, Mick. All right, Pierre, you're doing a good job. Fastest lap, Pierre. Let's go.
This is good. Come on.
Oh, Pierre, we're not getting blocked like this, right? Oh, what? Oh, Pierre, we're not getting blocked like that, right? Mick, you're not doing it too, right? All right, 5 laps to make up 6 seconds. All right, we just need to see what lap times we're running right now. Beautiful. 147.7 versus 146.4. What was that? Math. 1.3 a lap. It's not enough laps, man. There's not enough laps. We gotta be flying, Pierre. We gotta be flying. I'm wondering if we'll get any better now that we're in some clean air. We're just gonna leave him to it. Ick, absolutely flying.
Haas with an overtake.
All right, Mick is definitely not making up any more ground than this, so we really just need to break DRS behind and then cross the finish line. And Mick has made up 7 spots. Huge. And Pierre has 3 laps to cover 4.3. Oh, it's gonna be close. I don't think we're gonna have enough, because I don't think we're gonna get into DRS soon enough is the biggest problem, because we don't have the ERS to really battle it out. Mick, conserve until I see 0.1, like, for sure. Yes, you did. We determined that there was no chance in hell that we were going to hold P1 probably to both of them, and so we boxed for new mediums. And so realistically, we're going to end up exactly where we probably would have been anyway, but now we're getting fastest lap, so there's that. I think realistically this is about as good as I think we could have hoped for. Unfortunately. Could try and get Mick an extra point and go for a fastest lap on like the last lap. We appreciate your services, but they're no longer required. Oh, Sag. Yep, Pierre just wasn't able to cover that much ground. I mean, he brought a 5-second gap down to below 3 seconds in 4 laps, so there's that. Yellow flag, sector 3. Who was it?
I think there's been a lockup.
Dude, Kevin is having an absolute nightmare. Kevin is having an absolute mare right now. So close, so close. I think we should have pitted 1 lap earlier. I think we had 1 more lap. I think we could have had it. That's what I know, right? Yeah, that's what he gets for taking Mick out in Spain. Crazy. All right, Mick. Let's see if you can get a fastest lap here. I don't think so because your ERS is pretty low, but we're gonna try anyway. Keep an eye on the timing screens. Soft tires, like 50-ish%. No DRS, but the fastest tire on circuit at the moment. A yellow first sector. Things you'd love to see. We are aware it is the last lap. We're okay, I promise. P3 for Pierre. I think that was good. That was a good result for Pierre.
And today's winner.
I'm pretty sure that's about where we were gonna be regardless.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
At least we went out
Good drive.
being
When you stop, it will be P1.
aggressive.
Wait 5 seconds and then P0.
We went out being aggressive, and I think I like that more. Washed. Wins 2 races in a row. Can't win the third. Lamau.
That is checkered flag, but you can keep pushing.
Pierre ran out right there. Did you see that? Pierre ran out of fuel right here.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Take all the
DQ'd.
pickup and away in.
IRL DQ'd.
Get lots of...
It's funny. We pushed Pierre's fuel to the limit. But
Well, this weekend,
3 podiums in a row for Pierre. He might have gotten disqualified in real life here, but not today, not here, not now. Bang.
this podium is a true
Wins 2,
record.
can't win the third.
He's been working so hard for this result.
You know, again, realistically, Baku is not the circuit for our car right now. So I think as of now, we'll take that podium. That puts us at 4 on the season. We only need to get 2 more over the next like 14 races to satisfy
If his podium finish here.
satisfy their stuff. So big dub.
Alongside them, of course, the other 2 talented drivers completing today's podium lineup.
Let's go, Pierre. Let's go. Great result for Haas. Good points. Double points too. Mick made up 7 positions to finish P7 there. Absolutely flying.
The team is 4th in the constructors.
There you go. We're in 4th. That was right. We bottled rounds like 2 through 4, and so you know we're playing catch up. But you know catch up is going pretty good. Pierre fastest lap plus a podium. Pierre up into P5 in the championship, only 2 points behind Valtteri Bottas, who has kind of been having issues lately with the Mercedes. So realistically, we're not that far off. We're not that far off. We put in 22 points on top of Mercedes's heads. Things you love to see. We do lose around to both Ferrari and Red Bull, but honestly, that's okay. We are being chillin'. 2 wins on the season, 4 podiums, 3 fastest laps, and a pole position for Haas. Love to see it. Great results all around. Great results all around. There's some money in the bank for Haas. Performance guarantees. Qualifying position streak fails. I believe it was 2 in the top 12, and Mick finished P14 here. So unfortunate, but nothing lost there. 3.4 million in the bank, and we move on to the Canadian Grand Prix next.